Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Вышел зайчик погулять. В прошлый раз все работало. Так. Да, должно быть начаться. Так, а что интересно, на бабке с тобой можно сыграть? Сыграем. Ой, стой, стой.
And if I win? Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from... Sounds fair to me.
Подожди. Мне же какой-то...
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Мне же есть... Я кость забыл одну найти. Так. Смотри. Можно все одинаковые пятерки выскочить. Один, два. А нет, у меня есть две шестерки. А почему? Я просто... Ладно, вперед.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Это очень плохо.
Well, that's no great loss.
Неудача.
You didn't have much anyway.
Ну, у него это кость.
Yeah.
А я не взял себе кость.
Aye, that'll do. My God, I'm done.
А как там помощь? Текущий выбор. Кость выбранная, чтобы отложить. Так, народ, и что мне сейчас делать по-вашему? Это сейчас по-вашему честно будет? Я не знаю, как этого черта обыграть. 3 пятерки это 500. А 2 пятерки это сколько? У меня только 2 пятерки. Но есть 3 единицы. Берем.
Сколько?
3, доча, 3. Да. Ребята, мы сейчас выиграем. 1000, мы просто ему песос дали. А сейчас что? Двойку взять? Это интереснее, чем гвинт. Я не знаю, мне нравится кость кидать. Пятерка. Пятерку берем.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Записать и отдать ход. Все, надо записать и отдать ход. Как думаете, нормально будет? А? А, это ты не мне? Ну, я думаю, что надо стоит так и делать. Если... А, я задержку не поменял. Ребята, вы смотрите позже. И отдать ход. Я не знаю, дочь. Сейчас выиграем, не выиграем. Ой-ой-ой. Ну, 2 он возьмет.
Here.
2 единицы. Все, если он сейчас не...
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Ну, давай. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. О, сюда, родной. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Вот так его просто сейчас. Все.
Mother
2650. Да.
eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet.
Нормально.
Here's
Чувака
your ring.
просто развалил кабину. Просто развалил. Все.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
Хочешь еще сыграть?
How about playing one more? All right, but this time.
Нет, 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 не хочу. Не хочу.
I
Нет,
hope
нет, нет.
Lady Luck will be on my side.
Не буду.
Ha-ha!
That's just great.
How about
Nah,
Неохота.
that's
Да,
enough humiliation.
не,
for
народ,
me.
мы сейчас пойдем экшончик показывать.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few
Кольцо
dice.
можно ему отдать Вовишу? О, давай, твое кольцо.
I want a ring off.
Really? Christ, would you give it back after all? I gave you that sausage out of the goodness of my heart. Beef.
Don't cry, Oates.
You're a
Ну
good
да.
lad, Henry.
Всё. Ну ладно.
Very droll.
Сейчас опять тренироваться.
Henry. Oh, that was a.
It looked for a while like we'd be.
Он
I must say,
биться.
Yeah.
Мгм, мгм.
But we managed this. If Hannah should.
Давай
Okay, so
тренироваться.
how about
You're in.
so then?
Just a bit of.
Let's say.
Oh.
Keep
Без
them-
ставок.
You've got armor on. Here's a practice sword. Have that ready.
Нам надо одеть тренировочный меч.
And then you go and take my last groschen.
Так, учебный. Все, ща будет мясо. Что? Чего она плачет?
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him.
Ой, да.
You're right.
Да, я забыл его покормить. Пес.
Look what I have for you.
Отлично. Давай. Я на птачек.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
РТ, чтобы выполнить атаку. И...
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon
Ah,
enough.
это
The foe in
неправильно.
plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Можно снова нажать кнопку РТ, когда ваша первая щелка продолжается.
I'm still as fresh as a daisy.
Так и там что?
Come Come on, try again.
Я все промазал.
Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Ага, давай защищаться.
On guard. Good.
А, он
Nice.
сам блокирует? Просто
That's the way.
держать блок.
Good. Good.
That's enough. No one's ever won
Easy,
a duel just by
easy,
blocking. You've got to
ГГВП.
make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it.
Clash of blades.
Pretty good. No. You only block after I start swinging. Nice. But what about a
Отлично.
riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Затем не
Get
надо
ready.
такой.
Nice.
Вот так.
Sweet. Well,
Ну, пока
you're not as
получилось,
good as
пока
Captain
получилось.
Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte,
Короче, через
you can
блок
still
играть,
fend
и
it
все
off
будет
with a
четко.
perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
Так, вы меняете зону атаки при помощи такой зоны, в которой ваш противник не держит оружие.
Nice work, Henry. Nice, Henry. Too slow. Nice. All right. I get it.
Неплохо.
For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed.
Ну, давай,
Let's have a
давай.
wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Можно и больше.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. First hit. Square
Oh.
again. Well done.
Жестко.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
Давай. Это интересно, конечно.
How do you do it?
Ну давай. Давай, родной.
How do you do it?
Держимся.
Fuck me.
Давай. Ой, попал.
Now that's what I call sport, mate.
How do you do it?
That was some wallop.
Ow! Kurwa!
Курва, сам курва.
How do you do it?
Nice technique.
Тихо, 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 тихо. Блин, что-то ты быстро выдохся.
Fuck me!
Ну,
How do you do it?
One more like that and he'll be on his back.
да. Сюда, говно.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won
Я
the bet.
победил.
Fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and
Да,
eat.
сложно,
That swordplay
плотненько
gave
так
me
чуть-чуть.
quite an appetite.
Нормально. Кого? А Маша? Доча.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your
Такой же,
tongue.
как языком чесать.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there. He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away, and if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Мороз пущу.
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
and she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass.
Девка ладная.
And is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me? She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye,
Комары.
apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Тишины и покоя.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last, someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
and is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, hey?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Да, надо помыться.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Прям дорожка такая выстелена.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Only she's blocking our way, right in our path.
Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away.
Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey?
It worked. Let's go.
Такое, конечно.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Но они, походу, будут не раздетые.
Pana je u muzyky, śmieje se na kasniki, klienty ją jedzi, Pana sama sedzi, Alleluja do mnie, Alleluja.
Damn it, Henry! I told you to... Fucking God, you're a
Жесть.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Weiter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Бля, сейчас начнется.
Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
Fucking armor! Come on! Cut them off on the other side! Off his horses, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? What exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
Ah.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
Работай, доча, работай.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Что у нас дальше? О, здоровье.
Get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky?
А чего? Ну, ты не делаешь? Попробуем. Что за качество графики?
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't...
Не. Вот даже если ультра попробовать, то будет.
And then kill them! No fucking around!
Не. Давайте все-таки поставим нам высокое. Потому что если бы я играл в Full HD, да. Тут было бы четко.
You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there.
Уже 70 кадров, это уже вот вообще очень приятно играть.
You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Что он там пить?
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Do you want us to think they can
Get
swim
to
all
work.
the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. When all your torch does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked men. Better than getting killed in the skirmish.
But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
Что-то я пока не понимаю.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here. Stand still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run, quick!
Давай, давай. Найдут нас, не найдут. Ой, ну красиво смотрится, очень красиво.
Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Where are you? Kurva! They're fleeing into the rocks! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
They're
Shit!
here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now? For fuck's sake.
Никакой музыки, ничего.
Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense if we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile.
There's a path, but through fissures. Ah, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
А? 600. А ты не написал? А. Куда мне здесь надо пройти? Мертвая.
don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff.
He was trying to catch up with him.
Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. And send someone after me too.
Got it.
Сможем мы его
Hans! Hey, Hans!
почекипорить?
Where is he?
Он где-то здесь должен быть. ЛТ.
I'll get you! Alert! Alert!
Бля. ЛТ. Ой-ё, не туда. Ладно, давайте навык прокачивать.
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff.
Trying to catch up with him.
Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark.
Эх, сейчас мы его задушим.
You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Aye. The others get here. We'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me too.
Got it.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Ай-ё, да где же... Да. Игрок, блядь.
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it.
Все, сейчас надо
If
дождаться.
only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff.
He was trying to catch up with him.
Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
The others get here. We'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me too.
Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Давай.
Huh? What's that? I'll show you! We're under attack!
Where is he?
Ты что, мне сейчас можно его задушить? Завалили. Да как? А почему я не могу его задушить?
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it.
А,
If
у меня
only
на
that
глушитель
bloody
есть.
idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark.
Не
Keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Конечно, удобно. Ну, это игра такое, ну, игра такая.
And send someone after.
Не, ну все-таки этот новее, а я тут уже трохи подюзал. Идеально такая. Это вообще там мой геймпад. Нет? А чей? Ну ладно. Я знаю.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he?
Скорее всего, пан этот должен вырубить его.
Now you're gonna die. We're under attack. Get out of here, right?
Да что, в смысле? Ладно, хорошо, сейчас попробуем еще раз. Что за бред?
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff.
Охренеть.
Trying to catch up with him. Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here. And I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. And send someone after me too.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Теперь.
Where is he?
Камень забрать. Если сейчас не получится, то буду. О нет. Сработало.
What?
А,
Alert! Alert!
обалдеть. Ты слышишь? Оно сработало, а я кнопку не нажал еще одну, и все. Он меня завалил. Обалдеть. Сейчас мы все сделаем. Yes.
Path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Это, да. Это новый Пегас какой-то? С новым Пегасом играете? А, скрипт не запустил. Народ. Значит, два варианта. Либо спрятаться за камнем, либо его оглушить. Если сейчас мне не получится его оглушить, но будет прятаться за камень. Вот и все.
Send someone after me too.
ЛБ. Добить. Добить. Надо его спрятать.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Только надо его спрятать. Я знаю, куда его спрятать. Ха! Теперь-то я понял.
Where is he?
Сейчас за этот камень его спрячу. И все. А кровотечения нет.
This looks like a way out. Hans!
Here. Oh, God, we found each other.
А я уже в доспехах.
When those soldiers popped up in front of me, I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry! We'll climb down here to the water before they find us. This way!
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! Ah!
Ну, давай, давай, черт. Обалдеть. Этого нельзя выиграть. А игра не учла то, что я в
You know the
доске.
trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Это какой-то, наверное, загробный мир.
Am I? Am I dead? Not yet.
Зато я помер.
I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, help you up.
Не надо гладить.
How are you holding up?
Плохо.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate. Oh.
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling
Move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see.
А что нам будет делать?
Henry, focus.
Can't run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Kill them.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Bugs.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry,
Кто в первую часть не играл?
wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We...
Paulina, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
Слепая.
Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, strong.
Оба.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Алло. Сейчас. Хорошо, сейчас. Сейчас я отойду на секунду. Ой-ой-ой.
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground? A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulin. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. Aisha. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
What about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Да вроде неплохо.
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't. And now you've moved about. Take this and bandage it up.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to cure my...
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to... while you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that now. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat.
There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too.
I won't. May God reward you 1,000-fold.
Bushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything...
Страшное падение. После страшного падения вам одно из этого получит травму, вы потеряли несколько очков основного уровня. Навыков у меня ничего не поделаешь, придется постепенно восстанавливать попозже. Изучать их в игре.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Иногда от кашля что-нибудь. Нет, не для горла, Диан, а от кашля. Это разная вещь. Что у нас здесь? Красота. Автоматически сохраняется в важный момент, или когда вы выходите из игры, используя опцию «Сохраните выйти». Вы можете сохраниться, поспав в своей кровати или выпив спасти ваш шнапс.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Ладно, пока это не буду забирать. Поесть забрал.
like a new man.
Можно поместить снадобье и еду, так вы сможете быстро использовать во время боя. Вы увеличите количество ячеек, в которые можно поместить оружие, щиты и боеприпасы. Вы можете быстро переключаться между ячейки. Вы сможете быстро до 4 ячеек. Одна ячейка делится по умолчанию. При дополнительных вы можете получить специальный детектор комбинация щит или называется различным. Кошель. Нажмите. Так. Доступны очки умения.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, so consider...
I will.
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with the best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't... You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes.
All right.
Sage has a purple blossom at the back of the hut. There's a footpath. You go along there till you reach a sort...
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a cup...
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. Seeing him lying there...
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape.
Что? Надо дать жаропонижающее. Оно видно, мы с ней разговаривали, у нее глазки начинают слезиться. Температура поднимается. Да не переживай ты, это просто болезнь, Диана. Понятно, это неприятно.
And digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty...
Well, if you think you can manage it,
Where should I put him?
grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there. So when you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot, and when you're done with that, better have a...
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. Says I don't have that wretch.
All right.
Don't die on me now. Henry will be back soon.
Где пульт? Дай ей попить, ну, чтобы она потом теплого попила, и потом лекарство.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Ну-ка. Ага. Так. Убрать? Это было хотя бы опыт здесь. Чувака. Да, назад возвращать. Собака какая-то. О, мам, привет. Привет, привет. А мы этот раз не в стрелялки играем.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Окей.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Ромашка.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bogema on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Спасибо. Мне мама написала. Удачного прохождения игры. Это я. Полетели.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Мне не нравится.
Could something have happened at Bogema's?
Не, походу будем махаться.
We're from Lord Von... Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord Von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks.
Да?
So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord Von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from Von
Да пошел ты в жопу, сраный урод.
fucking Von Bergov. Who else would we
Я сейчас
be
тебе
from
покажу.
anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Блин, ну их двое.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bogema. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of Von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats.
О, да.
I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern and jelly off. Alright?
Нормально, нормально. Не, можно было, типа, им это, головы поотрубать.
The devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense that...
Да бабка не
They hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Все нормально.
I reckon it was one of those who...
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of... God
За вас.
praise that my Pavlena
Не
wasn't here.
порешили.
Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But it...
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for
Так,
saving us.
мы честные мужики.
And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Ну мы эти...
Well, you sound
Я не
sincere,
помылся.
so I'll take your word for it.
Тут надо мыться.
I hope I won't live
А я
to
труп
regret
закопал.
it.
You won't.
Ну типа,
I promise you.
чувак закопал.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for... I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story.
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right.
Да,
What about
нет.
Sir Hans?
Правильно ж? Хорошо, что я
How's he
там
doing?
людей двоих не
He's holding
посек
up,
взял.
I'd say. I treated his wounds and
Или надо было
I'll
его
change his
сечь голову
bandages
сразу.
shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy.
Here.
Excellent. Now to brew. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But you can do it too. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day.
All right.
Хорошо.
I'm not sure how to do.
I told you, I'll explain. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what.
My word.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some.
Of course. Everything.
Так, подожди, мне надо помыться.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Кодекс. Петя землянка. В них жили бедняки, а лесорубы. Углеглушки пастухи могли использовать землянки как инновационных работ. Источник света, оружие, магия. Люди. Отто 3 из Бергова, пан Гануш из Липы, Ян Тачек из Липы. Алхимия. Инструменты пищи. Я понял, короче. Я не собираюсь этим заниматься. Ну, как бы... ну тут есть книжка.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction
Из
and
ромашки.
remember what you have to do.
Первое,
Then get
взять
back to the
ромашку.
bench and we'll start.
Так, вы можете листать книгу, используя ЛБ или РБ. Нажимая лайк между рецептом и гербарием. Угу. Нажимаю, когда закончится читать, включать марки. Так, настой ромашки. Сон быстрее лечит тебя при хорошей качестве.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the
Да не
bench.
прочел я, отстань. Возьми вино, 2 горсти ромашки и горсть шалфея. Вложи в котелок ромашку и кипяти 1 оборот. Измельчи шалфей и добавь 6 котелок. И добавь в котелок. В конце слей. Возьми 2 горсти ромашки и горсть шалфея. 2 горсти ромашки.
You must have read it by now. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Угу. Вино. Стопудово, я запомнил.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Возьмите пригоршню ромашки.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it.
Oh
It's got to be
my god.
exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Вот так.
Alright. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Обалдеть. Это, ну, конечно, очень интересно.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Дайте мне, пожалуйста. Ты сейчас придешь? Ну давай. Количество 3 на 35. А там до хрена было.
Here it is.
Я голый.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
Давай, давай,
All right.
пока.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest.
Надо пойти поспать.
Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
А типа, я могу еще, ну, алхимией заняться? Я сейчас быстренько еще себе наварю. Просто. Мехи. Ага, вот видишь, как оно? Ого. Так. Надо, значит, вина. Теперь надо сумка. У меня же есть. Чё? Вот так, ясно. Потом ромашку. Два раза туда. Мы просто сейчас себе на будущее сделаем. Потом ставим котелок вниз. Наверное, вверх надо. Я забыл. Ладно, посмотрим, что получилось. Ладно.
Chamomile needed a lower flame.
Так. Так. Сумка. Раз, два. Потом надо налить вина. Нет, 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 нет. Давай, хорошо. Я сейчас еще раз. Ее надо просто... Я понял. Вино. Ты пришла? Короче, сейчас сделаем. Все четко. Сумка. Так, получается, берем, насыпаем 2 раза ромашку. Все, потом опускаем вниз и переворачиваем часы. Один оборот. Оба. Прокипятили. Сюда. Растолочь. Еще мы сейчас сделаем охрененное лекарство. Оба. И флакон. Налить. Давай, сейчас должно быть все хорошо. Вот. Че, мама зовет спать? Пойти поспать. Давайте поспим. Так, нам надо поспать до 5 утра. Ему сейчас что-то приснится.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Опа.
Are you having a nightmare?
Челочка.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that
Рыцарем.
night.
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe
Спокойно,
too
Джордж.
alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedy she knows, and it looks like they did the trick on that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday.
Да, надо
Thanks.
пойти ломать лица.
Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father.
Ну, мы
I
найдем
swore
ему
to
и
get
шляпу
that sword
сломаем.
back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand.
Ну, я
What
понял,
strikes you as the
хорошо. А что для тебя оказалось? Ну, давай, молодец.
Without a doubt.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new. But I think
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that.
you're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The
I expect you're right.
Спокойный.
So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailment. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you. And we must save Ma from the
Повышая уровень интро, вы будете получать очки умений. Они нужны, чтобы открывать новые способности и улучшения. Список умений можно найти в разделе «Сумма» в меню игрока. А где еда? А, ты...
I should eat something.
Ну, подъели. 62. Ну. Все, поели. Ну ладно, давай яблоком закусим.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the...
And for that, I am in your debt. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. I suppose I'll have to give you some...
The third time. What in God's name happened?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your...
Если в двух словах...
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans.
Humans?
Жестокие головорезы.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in...
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows in. But the thing I want to know is, how did it...
Well, as I said, I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now.
What?
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a...
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few...
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle! That must be...
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me...
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night?
To be honest, by a stroke of... We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed.
Do tell. What else did the two of you...
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for stories. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford... We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from...
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll...
All right. I think we should...
I'll prepare a bit of food for you. For your journey.
Bojana...
but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as...
Now you've got me curious.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't...
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've...
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for... Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger, or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in...
No doubt.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. God bless you.
And you too.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time.
О, обалдеть, это край карты, что ли?
If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got...
Nothing against the hospitality of the good womenfolk here.
What about the rest of our company?
You saw for yourself. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have them...
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd not...
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, There's something you should know. Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's...
I know how it sounds. Believe me. I'd never mistake his...
Of course, Henry. But that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service, and Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth... It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get...
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your... But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. Come on. Let's get going. Your mind will turn to...
Мне надо это. Одежда. О, дали одежду. Дали какую-то одежду. Гроши дали. Дали гроши. Бабка такая милая. Гипсильвер.
Hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Да, вот так. Нормально сидим, ждем геймплея. Никто не хочет открывать.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Ooh.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
Жесть.
No, we fucking don't!
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double.
Бля, вот и
The
все.
pair of ya!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The
Охренеть.
captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you.
Козёл-то.
Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one.
Надо найти письмо. Вот найдем письмо, тогда начнется. Ух ты, что за коллизия там интересная.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Жесть. Интересно.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor?
Пипец, интересно,
Before we
да,
get ourselves
это...
sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be
Well, you could shrug that off. We've got no message, no coin.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and every...
Nothing
Да,
will be
сейчас мы
fine,
дорого уже ничего
my
не
friend. I'll
будем.
tell you 4 reasons why.
Видишь,
Oats,
Урбан, Конрад,
Tankard,
Николаш.
instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken...
It's not your fault they died.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. Best way to honor their memory. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our head...
Audentes fortuna.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Ooh.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
Панове.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Там баба в синем. А, так и знал. Девка, конечно, да.
What is it?
Хороша.
It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Fight better that witch. Wench.
What I tell you. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word. That's a picture of art. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you?
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's an... Oh, my. Ugh.
Oof. It stinks like some...
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, stinking up my... I heard some talk about your captain.
Да, здесь тебя научат мыться.
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right.
Don't it? A bit. At least at first. But then you get...
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work...
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Что делать будем?
Why you standing here like a pillar?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your ditto.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as the second door in there leads to the pantry, that's where I need you. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying for sure it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck. Where are you actually from?
Scallis.
I ain't been further than the back, but I know this place inside.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have found a truth to tell. It used to be better. The war might be far away, but then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not try Radovan the Smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there. If you want to ask, and that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs help. You know what they say about... Well then, be...
I heard some talk about some wedding being...
No, young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's got when rich folks get married, that's a feast. That's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a bat house.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are?
Да,
But most
будет пан
likely he will
Семени,
be.
его вассал.
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belongs... Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And there used to be a rich family.
Where's the wedding going?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our babe. What's that?
Oh, no.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain.
Where do you want the sack?
To the pantry. That's the second door, but I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern.
I'll go and discuss it with my...
And careful with them sacks. Aye, coming right up.
talked to that
Пойдем
woman
мешки
from the pond.
таскать.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to...
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a thing.
I got the feeling she didn't want to... I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Von Bergov is about to leave.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him...
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big...
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any...
Because it looks like Von Bergov will...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest... And that shouldn't be a problem, because you've got a cunning...
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals.
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks. If we both do it...
Lug sacks?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm an...
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my people will remember my face. And when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged as if the disgrace at the gate...
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives.
Давай, пошли работать.
So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the three...
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's Oratoris, the priests who pray. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or now. So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's...
So, which do I...
Good question. But it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a...
I'd rather forget about...
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labor, it wouldn't be such a pure blood.
Ох, как они долго
Noble
болтают.
status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to...
Are you really not going to help me?
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bella? I simply cannot.
They say clothes maketh the man. And you don't look much like a noble right now. So...
What do you know about a nobleman? It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night. And if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think... I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to put...
Suit yourself, then. So...
That...
Right.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scrap...
How?
That too. But above all, once we're out of the... As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find mutt in a... Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is...
How generous of you.
I know, my dear Henry.
God bless you.
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
What do you mean?
Oof! That isn't half heavy.
A tank of ale, thanks. It was a good deal. Just 2 groschen for it.
Ай, ладно, все, сохранить. Ну вот, короче, ладно. До следующего раза, как говорится. Я уже устал.